Hello everyone, Treecks here, and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Oracle of Seasons. Today we are going to get started with dungeon number 6 out of 8. Remember, there's always 8 dungeons in the Oracle games. Here in Seasons that's not going to be different, and therefore we are already pretty far into the game. This place is actually called Ancient Ruins, and that is pretty much because it is actually located in some ancient ruins, inside the Tarm Ruins, which is by far the biggest region in Holodrum. Might actually even have a second dungeon later on, but I think that would actually be spoiling this game. So, let's not talk about that any further, and actually get started with dungeon number 6, Ancient Ruins, with our new sword, including sword beams. Throwback to the first game. We've got plenty of throwbacks to the first game in this game, so might as well actually add another one to the list, even though this option was also in Oracle of Ages, of course. Oh no. We all know I'm a very big fan of these things. Let's leave. I don't feel like doing this dungeon anymore. These things are actually the bane of existence for many Zelda players. Let's go right first, because that way this thing will actually go to the left for next time. That's actually what we're after, so... First we need to go around. Plenty of ropes here. I thought we've already done the snake dungeon. Right, blade traps. And a cracked floor right after that, so... Jumping is the only way out of here. Without getting hit, at least. These guys actually die really fast now. The chest over here, only 5 rupees. Not going to be worth it. Oh! Should have seen that coming. But anyway, after getting the chest, we can actually leave this place. Heading south. No. There are plenty of cracked floors in this place. This place is indeed ancient. The floor is crumbling everywhere. Come on. There we go. Now, yeah, over here. Ding, 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 ding. Odd sound, right? Bomb time. Next, secret rupee room. Every once in a while, a Zelda game actually needs one of those. Very tempting to actually grind for rupees over here. However, as you can see, I'm full on my wallet. And therefore, for me, it's actually no use to actually pick up all of these. But I can, of course, show off that they are here. That is never the problem. If only there was more things to actually spend your rupees on in this game. At least things that are worth it. Not just endless grinding for rings. And stuff like that. Perhaps I need to spend more rupees on gacha seeds. Because that's not really working out so far. But anyway, after a long trip, we've actually gone around. Returned to the first room of the dungeon. And now we can actually go this place again. And this time going left. Now we can actually get started in this place. Here, we're going to collect the first key. Oh, help. You also go away. Now, the puzzle is going to be pretty obvious here. There's going to be a switch over there. However, not a way to actually get there ourselves. In order to solve that, what we need to do is actually check out the left of the room. And there we can actually use the dungeon item from the previous dungeon. I hope you didn't think we were done with magnetic puzzles. Of course there's going to be more. Actually avoid you. Then we need to jump to the other side. No, need to go even further. From over there it won't work, but it will from over here. Attract it, and then repel it across the pit. Return there ourselves. Now, get it past these blocks. Other side. And then attract it again onto the switch. Stop killing me. Hate those things. But I'm also too lazy to actually pick out my boomerang for you. Perhaps I will do that when I really start dying. For now we're actually good. We're gonna go back to the first room. And through the block over here. First, kill you, because you might actually drop a heart for me. And that you do, thank you. Right. Yeah. You would actually think we're in trouble now, but this is actually a pressure switch. However, the game is trying to trick you over here, because if you actually check a bit further to the north, you will see there's indeed another one of these balls over here. Oh, another rope ambush. I should have called this place Snake's Remains 2. Here we actually find the first key item of the dungeon map. Now we're able to see what we're actually dealing with. This is going to be a pretty big place, so be prepared. 5 floors. This first one's already pretty big, but luckily only the first 2 floors are really big. The third one, fourth one, and then the fifth one actually become smaller. Some sort of a pyramid shape, you might say. The higher we get, the smaller the dungeon actually becomes. Something we have seen more often in other Zelda games. This first floor is definitely going to cost the most time. That is pretty obvious. Now, in order to go north from the central part of the dungeon, we actually want to approach the lock from this side. Because it is still going clockwise, of course. And that way, we can actually get in here. Another ball that we need to push on the switch. This one being ridiculously easy compared to what we've already done. And there's nothing over here. Okay. Second floor for the first time. This looks like some tricky jumping. Need to be quick. Boom. Oh. I want to go back for that heart. Yeah, of course I'm going to get hit. And jump. Thank you. Follow me, please. Oh, stupid things. Oh. Would actually help if I pay attention to the enemies in the next room. Small key number 2 in this dungeon. And once the dialogue ends, I need to run. There's more to this room, as you can see, but it's not accessible from this side. We'll be meeting up with that later. Just remember, we are not done in this place yet. There's clearly also a southern part of the room. Need to go all the way back. There's 2 ways to actually go down. Take the staircase, but you can also fall here. It's pretty obvious by the way it's colored in. It is indeed the way to fall to the lower floor. And now, I actually need to go right, but this thing is going the other way. Yeah, I need to go like this. I know how to do this. Kill Gyptos, and then go through here. The first part's not per se necessary. Through this room. And then we are back here again. Only problem is, this thing is still going the wrong way. So we need to do it again. Make this loop again. Feels like we're going around in circles now. Which we are. But after an extra lap, we are done. And we can go right. Yeah, that is why people don't like this thing. Way too puzzly. Zelda games are supposed to be puzzly, but you can also go a bit too far sometimes. This thing is a clear example of that. Oh, this is going to be nice. Complicated platforming puzzle and stupid beamos in the middle. That's going to annoy me. Let's grab the chest quickly. Actually get ourselves the compass. And then we're going to stay in this room because we also need to access the staircase that's on the right side. We can see it over there. First, let's check out the compass. There's 1 more chest in the first floor. 4 on the second. And only 1 more on the third. Okay. Only collecting chests on the first 3 floors. Also pretty predictable that the boss is on the 5th floor. Of course, we're gonna go all the way to the top. So. With that taken care of, let's go see if we can get to the right side of the room now. And preferably without the beamos hitting me. Boom! Missed me! Aha! Keys! I don't want rupees, I want hearts! Oh, first need to press the switch, of course. Boom, 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 boom! Earthquake! This place is too ancient! Even just forming a bridge already makes the place fall apart. So nice. Bombs. Perhaps we're going to need those. easy chest. More bombs, man. As if the game is trying to tell us something. Plenty of bombs. Hey, look what we have here. Proof that I was right. Boom. The chest guarded by 4 Armos. This looks too easy. There's gotta be something to it here. Oh, we're going to move. Boom. Coast is clear. Another silly 5 rupees. I think this was a trap. Yeah, all of the armors actually come to life the moment you open the chest. But luckily we've got plenty of bombs. Let's kill all of them. Although we actually don't need to. These guys are indeed just here for a trap. In order to continue, we just need to go left. Go over here. And that way actually get through the room. Looks like we're going to end up in this room again. I did promise you would actually return here. These guys are going to be really annoying. Because we need to push the trampoline. That's obvious we need to do that. That is going to be impossible with these guys going around. So let's not even try. Let's see where this actually leads. Can't be anything too good. Indeed, if you try to jump up normally, you will just end up in a closed space. But luckily the game is actually nice enough to color in a tile, yet again. Making it easy for us. Yeah. Dark Nut, help! The bleeping sound is back again. I wonder what that means. It means that I'm dying. And the room down here is actually going to have a tricky enemy. Ball and Chain Trooper. But Power Ring plus Noble Sword, Spin Attack equals 1-hit kill. There's going to be a hole in the bottom left corner of this room. Perhaps not a bad idea to remember that for later. And the room right beside it is going to have a couple of Armos. Positioned in a very strategic way. Is that going to say anything about the next item we're going to get? This is the magical Boomerang. Press the directional pad while holding the button to control its flight path. Yeah, you heard this correctly. This is a boomerang that we're actually able to steer around. It's also going to be very effective against these Armos. Luckily, you don't need any bombs anymore. For some reason, even though you wouldn't think so, but the magical Boomerang is able to defeat the hard armor of the Armos. And remember, this is something not even our sword can deal with, so... The magical Boomerang is indeed crazy strong. And there we go. We're going to make use of this item, of course. And this is how it works. We throw it, and then... Oh. Yeah, like this. We can actually use the directional pad in order to direct how it actually goes. And that way we're able to hit certain switches or enemies, depends on what we need to do, that are not directly in our path. And some fun little puzzles can actually be done with this. Time for us to get started with that. Moving down, back to the first floor. Let's go start over in this place, you might say. First we're gonna go over here. Get invaded by ropes again. Oh. And now this room, remember where we actually got the dungeon map? Last time we actually forgot to go left over here. And there's a good reason why we forgot that. In this room we're actually going to need the magical Boomerang. First up, let's go grab the next useless little rupee chest. All of these easy chests that we actually find in this dungeon are all going to be useless rupees. One of these blade traps is going to be following us around. So, the ability to jump is very handy, because that way we're going to be able to trick him. And make sure he's not going to follow us around. It's an easy way to get rid of him. This guy over here is not going to be that much of an issue. Stepping on the switch might actually become difficult. Oh. Now these spinners are actually 2 for the price of 1. They're inside of each other now. Silly enemies. Yeah, this was the place I was looking for. See this? Normal Boomerang, we actually would have had a problem, because these statues are unmovable. And yet we still need to hit that orb switch over there. So, what we need to do is steer our Boomerang. And that way we can get past. Nothing in the pots. let's continue. Gyptos and a lot of cracks in the floor. This place definitely needs some decorating. You, get over here. Thank you. And that way I can keep myself alive. Oh, wow. Fast moving blade traps. Yeah, we need to go to the room to the south. In that case, we're going down here. Admire the broken floor they have over here. Check out this room instead. Now, the target's going to be moving, making it a bit more difficult to hit it. Oh, thank you. They both dropped a recovery heart. I do need to sacrifice one in order to get them. I need my shield. Stupid arrows. No, I still want keys in the way. Move aside, please. And now with the switch hit, we can actually go to the right, avoid the bombardment, and then head to the south room. Get rid of the enemies first, quickly. And then we need to make our way towards this chest somehow. As you can see, we cannot get it from here. This block is actually preventing access from this side. What we actually need to do is come from the other side. And that we actually do by going one floor below. And go around to the right side of the room that way. First, let's go over here. You guys are gonna go away. Never invited you to this party. Oh, thought I had him already. Oh, a fairy, thank you. In that case, we're immediately done healing. Alright, oh. Apparently it's difficult to actually step on a platform. But anyway, what I was trying to say, here we definitely need our slingshot. We need to be quick, because these torches are not going to be lit constantly. We need to be quick enough. And if we are, we can actually spawn a staircase over here. Which will actually make us return to the previous room. Where we can actually get that key. However, even from over here, we're actually closed in, so... need to go around yet again. And here, we're once again going to get tricked by treasure. There's a huge rupee lying around here, but the moment we grab it, the room will actually start collapsing. And we need to go really quickly. Otherwise, the walls are going to flatten us. And yes, it actually comes from both sides, so be really quickly. I don't think you've got enough time, because you also need to go back to the left over here. Oh! Close call. But apparently we lived. So, this has got to be valuable then. After such an ordeal, I'm not expecting a normal key here. This has got to be the boss key. Boss key in our possession. The moment we get to the top of the dungeon, we know we actually can immediately take care of the boss. Going back into the previous room, we actually revealed there's a staircase over here. Wasn't visible anymore because of the walls closing in, but that is our way onto the next floor. Stelfo's Knight. That's hardly a challenge by this point in the game. Even though he's still hitting me. Come on! One of these blocks we need to push. That is obvious. This one apparently. Next room. Ropes. Goodbye. Have fun down below. Oh, locked door. Well, I'm pretty sure we did not miss any keys yet, so there's one way we can go down below yet again. That will actually make us fall on a higher ledge. Make sure not to jump off here too early. This is the chest containing the key we were looking for. And then you can actually jump down and go around. Or you can actually be a bit more lazy and just jump back on the trampoline we came from. Precisely where we need to be. Time for the mini-boss. And looking at my time, I think that's also perfect to close this episode with. I wonder what we're going to be dealing with this time around. If you've been playing Oracle of Ages, this might look familiar. Because... Gar-ha-ha-har! Huh? No way! There is no way you could ever find my... whatever. You got brains. But how about brawn? Come on! Here we got Fire again. The lovely assistant of Viren the Sorceress, who's now the lovely assistant of General Onyx. Ouch! Pesky kid! Take this! Am I supposed to be impressed? Bully! That's it! Now I'm serious! Oh, I'm serious too. I've got a power ring, level 2. And I've got a level 2 sword. Everything I do is going to hurt you quite badly. I've got quadruple damage. My damage output is something that you're not going to be able to withstand. Especially if I do a spin attack, then it's even going to be 8 times the regular damage. I'm able to do 8 damage. But that is perhaps a bit too much to ask. It's not easy to hit him with a spin attack, but I will try. If I can. Yeah, the fight is pretty much the same as in Oracle of Ages, as you can see. Oh, here we go already. Fine! Goodbye! Oh yeah, this again. Kill these guys quickly, otherwise they're going to hurt you. Impossible! Not once, but twice! Viren, Onyx, I'm sorry. Goodbye! And there goes Fire, definitively this time around. After helping Viren and trying to help Onyx, the assistant of the bad guys from the Oracle games is now fully dealt with. Even trying to lock us out of these ancient ruins by hiding one of the shaped jewels that we actually needed in order to enter the Tarm ruins. But we have still been able to reach the ancient ruins. And next time we're going to be finishing it. Now, just like in Dungeon 5, we're going to stop after the mid-boss. And with most of the dungeon already complete, there's not a whole lot of work we still need to do here. See you folks next time, when we finish off the ancient ruins. Treecks out!